Namaskaram, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Sudarshan, and I hope you are killing it in your studies. So, guys, let me ask you this one question. What is the toughest thing for you in auditing? Obviously, people would say, sir, we studied auditing, but we are unable to recall it. We are unable to memorize it, forgetting what we studied. This is the main problem in auditing, right? Because of this reason, auditing is becoming a nightmare for many of the students, and that is one reason because of which most of the students fail in the paper. So this is one problem that I'm going to address right now. Honestly, let me ask you this. You attended any auditing classes or YouTube videos or whatever it is. You spend imagine 5 days or some hours watching a content like face-to-face or YouTube, whatever. But you understood auditing. Understanding auditing is not a very big deal as far as I'm concerned, because students will understand. If like someone says it to you, they will understand auditing. But the toughest part is you attended a class but come home. When you open the book and try to study it yourself, are you able to recall it at least 30% of the content which you studied in the class? Lectures was taken. No, right? Majority of the students would say no. But this is one problem because of which students are failing in auditing, and this is one reason because of which students find auditing classes a bit boring or lagging or all these things. So that is why we are introducing for the first time from THARUN'S Brainery CA Inter Audit Memorization batch. It's purely a memorization batch. By memorization, it doesn't mean no concept, nothing, no. Bro, it's like 50%, 60% concepts. Everything conceptually will be covered. All the things conceptually will be taught in the class, but every single day, 1 or 2 hours, we'll be focusing primarily for memorization aspects. And let me tell you, you'll be thinking like, oh, memorization, I can do it myself. Okay, no problem, bro. But one thing I have to say is that, how do students memorize? Normally, they may use some mnemonics. Okay, how many mnemonics will you create for, like in a CA Inter Audit, you take minimum to minimum 200 to 300 page book, every concept note, every book will be there. This 300 pages you will memorize just with the mnemonics. How much then? Memorizing mnemonic itself is another task, right? So, there is a right way in doing this, because I've been researching to create this batch for the last 5 months, 3 to 4 months minimum. Not 3, like from May onwards. Yeah, 5 months nearly, 4 or 5 months. Just to create this, what are the memorization techniques which we can use other than this mnemonics and all these things? So I created a certain pattern in which different 3 to 4 different kinds of techniques we'll be combining, and we'll be using it in the class itself. So once you finish, see the dates, October 13th to October 27th, it's a face-to-face batch. Online live will be available. Once this is done, you'll get the recorded. But I would say attend face-to-face as maximum possible. You have to try to come for face-to-face, because that is where you get the most benefit. And even if it's not possible, you are from some different city, at least attend live and make sure you attend it every single day. And one more thing, the class is not like from morning 9 a.m. to evening 6 p.m. I know today's generation don't have that attention span to sit in a theory class for more than 5 hours or something. So we'll be only having class from morning 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. Lecture will be only till like 3 to 4 hours of lecture. Cutting all the breaks, you will hardly 3.5 hour, 4 hours of lecture will be there per day. But another 1.5 hours we are spending for structuring the topics in your brain like a library and memorizing it. So the promise, the guarantee I can give you is that once 15 days are done, you will walk out of the batch with confidence in auditing, with the topics in your brain ingrained into your brain. If you are ready to put in the efforts with me, I'm not asking like morning you come 9 o'clock, sit till 2 o'clock till the memorization, lecture, everything. There itself I'll put content in your brain. This is the guarantee that I can give to you. I just only need your attention span. So that is why I kept it for 4 hours only a day. Because I know students cannot concentrate for more than 4 hours. So only thing is, for all those students who are writing Jan examination CA Inter, if you have written September examination and you are you are not hoping to pass in auditing, that is the case, definitely you come, because it is most useful for you. Because the thing is, once a student studies auditing 1 or 2 times for one examination they studied, then after that studying it for the next examination, sitting at home and revising for 10 days alone in a room is a tedious task. I know that. So for all those students who are you have already attended lecture, you have already studied auditing, but still you are not confident in auditing and you cannot sit at your home and revise it yourself, most welcome, because this batch is basically for you. And others who have not attended a lecture till now, bro, here we have the concepts plus the memorization, the best pick which we can take, because everything will be taught. Just 15 days of pure thing. If you are sitting at home and studying auditing, it will take you 10 days, right? 10 or 15 days sitting at home, right? That 15 days you come here. You'll get the knowledge, you'll get all the memorization techniques, everything. Because what is the importance of attending a batch for auditing? I would say, if you get the right direction. For example, a pilot is going from Chennai airport to Delhi airport. If he knows the right direction, which route to fly, exact route through, like in the radar map, if he knows that, he can directly reach Chennai to Delhi in 2 hours. But if you don't know the route, there is no someone to guide you exactly. He'll think like, I can fly alone, I have written experience, all these things. Without radar, he is flying. Then what happens? He will go from Chennai to Bangalore, some like this, but he'll end up reaching Delhi. But it will take more time. That is where the guidance comes into picture. That is where, what is the importance of guidance? So this is the thing that I have to say. Anyone, or if auditing is a nightmare for you, you come. If you are unable to sit at home and study auditing, you are unable to understand auditing, unable to memorize auditing, you keep on studying auditing and forgetting auditing, all these things. If you are having these kinds of problems, this is a pure memorization batch, but concepts, everything will be taught. Concepts plus memorization. It's not like just memorization. No, this is for basically for first time students. Put in such kind of a way. Okay, for everyone can attend. Okay, then from October 13th to 27th, 15 days the batch will be there. The thing of the batch is morning 9 a.m. we will start till 1 p.m. Okay, got it. The lecture will be till here. And then 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. we will have the structuring the topics in your head properly and memorization. So next, every day we will be recalling every topic in the 15 days. We will be recalling more than 5 to 10 times. So it will be stuck in your head like crazy. And memorization techniques, everything will be taught. Not only this mnemonics, we'll go with different techniques to do that. So structure, writing and memorization things will be there. Then you'll have, once this exam, the 3, 4, 5 days, we'll have test to analyze. Your writing practice will be there. See, and once the entire class is done, we'll have full syllabus mock test, where in 2 different patterns. And the confidence is that once you finish the batch, you will be able to score good in the mock test. Once this batch is done, 2 more revisions at your home. 2 revisions before the examination, you are good to go. Because October 27th, we are finishing it. November and December, 2 months are there. Do good 2 or 3 revisions in auditing after this. You are set and sorted. Because you know the route. I am giving you the route to fly from Chennai to Delhi. So once you have the route, then it is easy. If you don't know the route, gone. That is why students may double think. I'm telling you, this is important. So anybody who have a doubt on this, you can obviously contact our team or write it in the comment section. Any doubts on this? I'll reply. Personally, we'll reply. Then, is there anything? And you will get the revised audit book and the question bank also. We'll solve the questions in the question bank, revised audit book. Everything is covered. You don't have to look at anything after this. Anything after this. Okay. Then, and one more thing. I am not asking you to devote pure 15 days for auditing. No. Morning 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. you will be devoting auditing. Once you reach home around say 3 p.m., 4 p.m., you devote to 2.5 hours in that day for auditing. Another 3-4 hours if you want, you can study another subject. Is not a problem, because we are studying and memorizing it in the class itself. I'm going. I just want 1 or 2 recalls from you at that night. That's it. Okay, so and the examples we are taking in class will be purely practical oriented. So once you finish off the class, then once you finish your CA Inter going for articleship, it will be more than helpful, because I teach auditing in a way that how it is done in practical auditing real life scenarios. So that is also another advantage which you are getting from this. And this test, everything will be there. And guys, one more thing that I wanted to mention here was any student who wanted to finish auditing now. Today is like September 25th, 26th. So you wanted to finish auditing now, or you don't have time at this period, you may be busy somewhere. So once this classes only gets done, we'll get the recorded version, right? So if you want auditing subject from my classes, there is another recorded version which we have recorded last month. It is nearly 65 to 70 hours of pure conceptual lesson on auditing, which you can get. The link of that will be in the description. You can go and purchase that. Recorded lectures is from our THARUN'S Brainery website. All the obviously the books and everything will be there. Memorization techniques also I have given in that, but here memorization techniques will be more. There, if it is like 30%, here it is like 90% memorization techniques are there. I mean, 90% means for all the questions we are giving this memorization. There it is like 20-30%, but there it is a conceptual oriented batch. It's pure concepts, everything discussed in. This is also definitely a conceptual oriented. That was only 60 hours, 65 hours. This is more like 80 hours we'll have. So, this is what I have to say. Anybody who wanted to purchase it now, same batch is there in the Google Drive lectures. You can go and purchase it. Who wanted it down, but others who are able to attend this from October 13th to 27th, see you there, because face to face is always better. or live, online live. Okay.